Hello everyone and welcome back to Coloring with Haley. It's time to do my March haul video, and I actually had more of a haul this month than expected. It was going to kind of be a supply haul month, but I did end up getting several books, and that was thanks to some Happy Mail, so you'll see those toward the end. I am going to start out with the supplies. So first up, I did purchase the Dragonfly glaze from Folk Art, right? That's what it says? Yeah, Folk Art. This is the full spectrum color. I saw Michelle on Kits and Caboodles using this on some of her pages, and I liked how it looked for an accent on some of my pages, so I picked this up. I actually did find it at Walmart. I had it on my Amazon wishlist, but I did find it at Walmart for the same price as it was on Amazon, and they have some different colors. I think there's like a red to gold and a blue to silver, but I wanted the full spectrum kind of rainbow one here, and I will show you what it looks like on a completed page. Let me grab this page that I did last month. I just used it on a small section to kind of start out and get used to it. And I did use it in one of my practice books, but of course I can't immediately flip to the page. There we go. I'm going to hold this up to the camera so it's more visible because it's just that glitter on her lips there. And I like this. It gave it a nice rainbowy glitter effect, kind of a galaxy space effect, which is what I was going for on this page. So I do like how it looked. It's like a white paint almost when you open this up, and I'm going to open this and show you. This is what it looks like in there. A white paint, and I can see flecks of glitter floating in this. Now I am going to say the first time I got this, it does tell you to shake it to mix up the glitter in the paint. I had to have my partner Doug do it. I was sitting here just like shaking and shaking and shaking this bottle, and it would not mix up at all. I would test it out on a page and it would just dry clear, no glitter in it. So I had to have him give it a really good shake. So I think maybe the first time that you use it, like you really need to give it like a paint mixer level shake, or maybe that was just my bottle, I don't know. But I could not get it. After that though, I just give it a little bit of a shake like that, and let me open it up. And yeah, I can already see more of the glitter is distributed in there. So I think just the first time you need to give it a really good shake. That's something to keep in mind. I have used this mainly over dark colors when practicing with it in a practice book that I'm like not going to show you because it's a huge mess. My qualm is that over light colors it is a lot harder to see. So I would just use it over dark colors like I did with the black. I tried it over some light colors. More difficult to see, but that might just be this particular color. You know, maybe if you use the gold over a light color, it would show up better. For the full spectrum, I'm going to keep using it over dark colors, and I like it. It was an easy enough to use product. You just paint it on like paint and let it dry, and then it dries clear. You can see the glitter. I like it. The next product I picked up is the Ranger Glossy Accents, and I don't have a finished page to show you for this. I'm still practicing on this in my like really messy practice book that I have sitting beneath my desk. So I don't have a finished page to show yet. This is taking me a lot more to get used to. I know a lot of people use this. I think that I might be putting down too much pressure when I squeeze it. It does come with its own tip here, so you don't need any paint brushes for this. You can just use this tip and then spread it around on the page. But this, yeah, I'm still learning. Maybe you will see a finished page with this in April. I'm not sure yet. I'm still working on it. I do like how it looks on people's pages that I've seen where they used it. I would like to use this on like water and glass and stuff, but I'm just not quite there yet with this. So still working on that. Wasn't easy to get used to as the Dragonfly glaze. And I like products that are easier to use. I'm one of those people that if I don't grasp something immediately, I don't want to like practice using it, but I'm trying with the Glossy Accents, so that's why I kind of immediately gave up on like the Inktense pencils and stuff. I was like, no, I don't have time for this. So the next thing I should have kept the packaging for, but at Walmart when I purchased the Dragonfly glaze, I did just buy a cheap set of 4 paintbrushes, and I got a set of paintbrushes that are very fine tipped because, like I said, I kind of just want to use the Dragonfly accents to do small details here and there. I'm sure that one bottle will last me a really long time. So these are just some really fine tipped paintbrushes that I got at Walmart. Probably just Walmart branded. Like I said, I should have kept the plastic packaging they came in. That would have been a smart idea, so I could tell you guys what brand they are. But I didn't do that. I threw it away. So let me try to get this paintbrush tip in there without messing it up. There we go. And it does have these sizes of the brushes on them. So you have a 5.0, 3.0, 100, no, 10.0, and O. I don't know anything about paintbrush sizes, but for those of you that do, that probably means quite a bit to you. So those are the sizes I picked up, just a 4-pack of small, fine-tipped paintbrushes from Walmart, just some cheap stuff for the Dragonfly glaze. I wasn't out trying to buy like an actual artist set of paintbrushes just for what I wanted to do. So next, I found these stickers at Five Below, and I was excited because Five Below does carry Sanrio stuff sometimes, but never, ever, ever do they carry anything Gudetama themed, and I think I've said before that Gudetama is my favorite Sanrio character, the lazy egg. So this was, I think, $5. It's 100 stickers, you get 10 different sticker sheets, and it was $5, and there's a bunch of fun designs in here, and I will open this up and show you. I'll run through the pages really quickly. So, a bunch of food designs, because that's kind of his whole thing. He's a lazy egg. He's featured a lot with other foods. Here we go. I love the banana pancakes down here. And it does say a lot of things, like here that says, don't pinch me, don't shake me. Just a lot of cute stuff. This is him sleeping on the piece of toast that he always sleeps on. That says good day morning instead of good morning. Here's some more. I love the burger here. This one says, can't get out, I don't want to go. He's being pulled by the chopsticks. This one's another good one. Love all the ramen. Sandwich, like an egg tart. He says, seriously please, right here. He's only got his little legs sticking out of the egg. There he is as an omelet. That one says up in the air as he's being like pulled away by the chopsticks. He's trying to get out of the pan. This is another cute one. I just love this Sanrio character. I have a whole bunch of Gudetama themed stuff in my room. Like right behind me there are a ton of vinyl figures. These stickers here are a little more intricate. Got a lot of going on in them. This is from actually something really specific called the Gudetama in Danger line. And so it's him like as he's about to be cooked. Or scrambled in that case. Here he is as like a hard-boiled egg that's being sliced up. He's about to go into the pot there. This one he's like being turned into a cake because they're putting milk, flour, eggs, so probably a cake. Fried rice. But as I was saying, I do have a bunch of like vinyl figures and toys and t-shirts and everything with Gudetama on it because he's my favorite Sanrio character. So when I saw this pack of stickers, I had to order it. I was thinking about ordering some stickers from Japan, just importing them. But then I found this and it was a lot cheaper and I don't have to import the stickers now, which I am grateful for. So yeah, this was a really cute sticker pack, and my Five Below had a lot of them. I don't really know how popular he is as far as Sanrio characters go. I'm gonna say not super popular, because he's never really with any of your Hello Kitty sets, kind of like how my Melody is usually with Hello Kitty, and same for like Cinnamoroll and Pom Pom Huron. Gudetama never is, so I'm gonna say he's not that popular, so if you're interested in these, Five Below probably does still have them. So that's it for supplies this month. I am going to move into the books now. I went to Barnes & Noble and picked up the Furrytopia special by Mystic Art Mirrors. I've been waiting for this one to appear in person, and finally it did show up at my Barnes & Noble. I think my Barnes & Noble is like 3 months behind currently. But this is great. I think it's a very popular issue. I've seen a lot of people do pages in it, and I had to get it because I really like the Mystic Art Mirrors work, but I don't have any of her books. I believe you have to buy them from her Etsy, and it was just a little cheaper for me to wait for this than to order one of her books, because I do believe you have to import them, and shipping costs from other countries are kind of expensive. Plus you do get 9 exclusive ones in here, so they're all at the very front. A lot of them feature animals, so I don't know if maybe that's a peek at a new book that she's working on that's not done yet, or if they're going to be just exclusive to Coloring Heaven for the time being. I haven't purchased a Coloring Heaven issue in a while. This one just drew me in and I had to pick it up. Next up I have a book by an artist that's new to me, Morgan O'Brien. I got his Welcome to the Village coloring book because, of course, I love everything about this. What it's based on is one of my favorite things in the world. I have a poster for it just right off camera with all the characters looking at me, and I already did 3 pages in this month. I could see myself finishing this book. I'm trying to keep the characters kind of accurate to what they really look like. But this is fantastic. And all of this stuff is in a circle, which I actually really like. They don't take you too long to color. They're rather simplistic, but still style-wise, I think the circle is really fun. It's not always in the circle either. Let me show you. Here, this one, the shark is kind of coming out of the circle a little bit. Same with the trees. I don't know, it's very interesting. It's very different, and it's based on something I love, like I said. So, super happy with this. And actually, I think there are a few in the back that aren't exactly a circle. I know there's one square, rectangle, I guess. Yeah. And then you get some loose character pages. That's Eric. Can't remember. That might be Phyllis? That's Blueberry, I know that. And I cannot remember this wolf. But that's Cap'n and his wife. And then you kind of get a tattoo-themed one for Isabel. Yeah, super cute. And there's actually My Neighbor Totoro. There's a couple references to him in here, like that one right there and right there. Yeah, adorable. I had to get this. Like, I've never lightning ordered a book before, but I would say that's what I did as soon as I saw the flip for this. Ordered it immediately. I want to finish this book. You'll probably see me finish it this year. So next up, the 2 pieces of mail that I received were Happy Mail, and I messaged the person already. They know who they were. They know how grateful I am for the Happy Mail. I just don't like to name people on the channel unless they've given me explicit permission to name them, because I know some people don't really like that, so I won't name them, but they do know who they are, and they know how happy and excited I was to get both of these things that they sent me. So they did send me one of the Matchstick Mouse books by Morgan O'Brien. This is his little series, his own little character that he's got here. And they sent me the Halloween one, and you guys know that Halloween is absolutely my favorite holiday, so same thing, it's in a circle, but sometimes it's a little bit dynamic and there's stuff sticking out of the circle. This one has a lot of black background, which I'm fine with. I like black backgrounds, and it makes sense because it's Halloween. It's super cute. Lots of just cute Halloween-themed stuff. And I did a page in here this month as well. Really cute, and I can't wait to see what other books he's going to put out. Here's the page that I did. Yeah, this is just adorable. I think it's 30 pages, and I believe the last one's 30 pages too. This cat is from Kiki's Delivery Service, I believe. It's another Studio Ghibli movie, or Ghibli, I don't know how to pronounce it for sure. But he seems to like to include references to that in his work. I did see on Instagram he was going to make a summertime one, so this is such a cute page. The mouse making the decoration. She's using a berry to make a spider decoration. Yeah, absolutely just in love with these books. I need to get the rest of them. I think right now it's autumn, Christmas, and Halloween. I'm going to have to pick those up. And then the other book that I was sent is just amazing. Now, I will have flip-throughs of these up. I've already filmed them. I'm just a little bit behind on editing and uploading this month, so you will see flip-throughs of these, I promise. But this book here is just stunning. It is on Amazon, but it's through a third party, and mine arrived in fine condition. It's never been used or colored in or anything like that. This is the Creatures Great and Small Field Guide by Lucy Engelman by Wide-Eyed Publishing. And I've been calling this a coloring book, but it's more like a collection of prints because they're kind of loosely glue-bound. They're meant to be taken out. So yeah, it's more like a collection of prints than an actual coloring book, and it does tell you over here, you know, you choose your print and you take it out and you can frame it or do whatever you'd like with it. They're really easy to pull out. If I tug on this very much, it is going to come loose, even though they are glue-bound, and that's not a problem to me. It makes no difference to me. If I really wanted to, I could go get this, you know, spiral-bound. But this is just beautiful. If you're someone like me that loves animals, even just to have this book and flip through it and look at it and not even color in it, it is stunning. It goes through a bunch of different animals, a bunch of different animal kingdoms. We start out with butterflies here, and you move on to fish. You've got sharks back here, coral. Here are some turtles and hermit crabs, things that live in a shell. Then you move on to birds, and she's got a bunch of bird pages. Here's a bunch of flightless birds, so penguins and everything else. She has like fowls and finches, songbirds. She goes into primates. And you're going to notice, here are large herbivores. She names every single animal. So every single animal's named: African elephant, Bactrian camel, Gemsbok, white rhino, giraffe, hippopotamus, your kudu. She's got everything named. She tells you what they are here, gives you a little bit of information about them. And then on the back of every single page is a key to that specific page. Again, it lists all the animals, and in a little circle here you kind of get their profile, and she gives you a fact about them. So for the Gemsbok, she tells you to go for several days without water in hot areas of the savanna. The Gemsbok doesn't sweat or pant until the temperature is 113 degrees Fahrenheit. It has a gray body with black and white markings. So she also tells you even what the animal looks like if you wanted to color it accurately. Of course, she's got your wildcats here, and everything is in a frame. It's kind of a dotted border, so nothing's hanging off the page. Nothing's, you know, clipped off like that. I know some people don't like that. Of course, she's got dogs, bears, horses, you know, marine mammals. She's got all your turtles and tortoises. This is my favorite part of the book, of course. Here are some of your lizards. She does quite a few lizards, and then she does snakes, toads, and newts and salamanders. And then, of course, you have a whole page of frogs here, which you guys know I just love. This is my favorite page. She's picked 8 frogs. I think that's how many animals are on every page. Let me take a look. Yeah, it looks like there's 8 animals on every page. She kind of picks out, I don't know if these are some of her favorite, or just she rolled the dice and picked some, but she's got some really good picks here. We've got a tomato frog, poison dart frogs, tree frogs. So good. And then she's got all kinds of insects listed here in the back as well. And let me show you some stuff here. She's got creatures great and small, where she lists some of the biggest animals versus some of the smallest animals. So you have your biggest and smallest snake, your biggest and smallest bird, your biggest and smallest whale. You've got a bat here and a small fish here. This says it's 1/3 of an inch. And then she lists the biggest and smallest of each species. In the back, she chose to do butterflies. And she's got the Queen Alexandria's birdwing butterfly and the Western pygmy blue butterfly, which she says this one here has a wingspan of almost a foot, and this one has a wingspan of a little over 4 inches. And it is a hardback book, if you want to call it that. Like I've been saying, I've been calling it collections of print, but it is hardback. The front page is a looser floppy page, but it is on very nice sturdy piece of cardboard, so you could color on that and then tear them out if you wanted to, you know, frame them like it said. There's 250 animals total, 35 pages, and I will say that the paper in here is very, very thick, so this is something you could watercolor on. And if you didn't mind coloring over the facts on the back, you could use your alcohol markers. It's very, very thick, nice quality paper. This was like just an amazing, fantastic gift to get. I am over the moon with this. It is so beautiful and so stunning. Even if you don't want to color in this, it's really just a very interesting and unique collection to have. So cool. I am so in love with it. So here are the 4 books. And then my few supplies for this month, which I'm going to leave the paintbrushes over there. That was my little haul for March. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.